Yes, it does. And I used to fuck with somebody for money too. I was like, he weird and very awkward and very antisocial, but he was paying me a lot of money.
Money does not determine someone's worth. In fact, like, I think people with a lot of money might actually be a deterrent.
They usually have an ego on them as well. They think they're better than everyone.
Yeah, like, unfortunately that is a stereotype, but
it does make you odder.
It's true.
Whether we want to admit it or not.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I think it's true.
Wait, hold on before you guys say that. You might get canceled. You might get canceled, bro. Calm down. Think.
Oh, true.
I'm not gonna lie. There is a good bit of women out there who likes guys with money.
That is true.
But a majority of girls I've met, they haven't.
He's saying the stereotype, though.
What about you, Hal?
I don't, personally. It's just a bonus.
no, all my exes are broke. I paid for everything. Money doesn't mean shit. Half the time, people that have money are assholes. So.
Well, what about the other half?
They'll use the money to earn the affection rather than actually earning it properly.
Like, why would dudes pose in front of Ferraris on like Instagram if it didn't attract people, right?
The ability to provide is definitely attractive, especially to, chicks. How many times have you seen a guy that's broke as shit be able to hold down a successful relationship?
I've watched so many people that I know in general just be more attracted to people who have more money. Not me personally. I think everyone in general is just attracted to just stability.
Yeah, a little bit. I like hardworking men and women,
I mean, you've seen like some of the richest motherfuckers in the world. They ugly as hell, bro. They got hot ass wives.
Like, I have a net worth of like 180 grand, but goddamn, do I just crave a girl that goes for the dollar menu.
Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing.
I feel like a lot of women go for money, but for me, I don't want to depend on a guy. So I'm like studying a lot, so I get my own money. Like, yeah, I love money too, but this is not a thing that I go for. And for me, it's not the money, it's what I get from the money.
I don't find that an important thing at all because I have money, so I don't really care.
I mean, who doesn't find money attractive?
Well, I'm biased because I don't hang around the normal people, but nowadays I don't think that's really true anymore. People have realized there's a lot more to it than just money.
How I see it, it's not only women who like money, everybody likes money, right? Let's be real. I like money, she likes money, you like money, everybody loves money.
For your question, women and money, women are looking for an easy ride. If they can get an easy ride, they'll use it. A man to them is an ATM and a driver. That's the three things they get out of
I was gonna agree with that, by the way. Oh man,
I got the experience, dog. I know what I'm talking about. I'm 39.
For 100,000, I made that in a month. What are you talking about?
You capping?
Who's capping, bro?
You capping? You capping? All right, let me see some bank statements. Let me see them bank statements.
Bro, there is not in the bank statements, bro. There is no bank statements, bro.
My God. Stop lying. Stop lying. Look, don't get mad at me.
Ain't nobody getting mad, bro.
Don't get mad at me.
No, I don't have any money.
Really?
Yet they keep coming.
Well, you're beautiful, dude. It's not fair.
Yo, dude, he's got game. Why offer money when he's got the body?
Well,
Yo,
most of
who's
them are
reaching
like
into their
6'3".
chip bag?
I mean, I make around like $85,000 a year. I work at NASA. I work at the Goddard Space Flight Center. I am a electromechanical technician. Like, my role is that I work on a thing called the INT test bed for the OSAM-1 satellite project.
So a lot of my friends are not sort of geared the way I am. So say if I want to like go abroad to a different country or something and do this experience, they can't do that because they're restricted financially. So I think to a certain extent it does buy happiness. Just because you have money doesn't mean you're going to be happy all the time. I mean, something I struggle with is a work-life balance, right?
No. I don't find money attractive. I find my boys attractive.
Yeah.
Well, some girls can be after money and they will do anything to get money, even if it means you're with someone and if someone else comes along and goes, you want money? Some girls will take it and some girls won't.
No, but yes at the same time. But like me, I don't. I'd rather have nothing and still have the person in my dreams.
It is something that does happen commonly, but I don't think, at least the romantics of me wants to think that not everybody is dating rich people for their money. I'd like to think that there is some sort of an attraction and that they do love each other, but I know that's not the case in all things. Kanye, I think, put it best. Well, his song, Gold Digger. Yeah.
Like how the person is very important, but I also think it's very important how they look like. I always say, like, someone that looks good and has bad personality is like a fuck friend, and someone with a good personality, not good looks, is a good friend, and someone that has both is like a good partner, right?
Me personally, I work in a fairly lucrative industry. I'm a miner. I work in gold mining, and there are definitely gold diggers out there. You know, you see these guys who are wildly unattractive and don't have any sort of physical appeal to them. With these, it's an Aussie. What's up? Hi. Yeah, I'm Aussie. So we get rowdy.
Sorry, I make stupid money and spend stupid money on alcohol and.
We're talking about really monkey brain stuff here. This is not like...
No, it's about being financially stable to be able to provide a good living. It's not about the money. It's about being responsible and financially stable. So if you have money or not, it's not important. But if you work hard and like don't spend your money like a monkey, that's gonna be attractive to a woman. But there's a limit to what money can bring you. It's an incel way of thinking. If like money equals woman, that's not true.
Okay, but imagine this, like when you're trying to find somebody that you really want to like share something with that isn't just money, it's a little hard not to like find a person like that, especially when everybody on the planet knows that your net worth is like quadrillions amounts of dollars.
See, I know a lot of women that do like money. I'm a guy and I love money, but I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's just like money, like you can't, like it doesn't bring happiness, but you can't live without it, right? Like, and if you want to go to a nice holiday, you need it. So if your other half's got money, then it just kind of helps you. And that sounds gold diggerish, but I mean, like, it just kind of helps you.
I don't have any money, yet they keep coming.
Well, you're beautiful, dude. It's not fair.
Yo, dude, he's got game.
I've been through a lot of women. A lot, okay?
I don't
They may
want a
say,
woman
I
in my
love
life,
you, I
man."
want you, I like you. Yeah, but listen from a guy with a lot of experience. Don't trust anything they say. Trust what they do, okay? If they show up and they're reliable, they have an interest to be so. They have a reason to be so, okay? They want something out of you. If they didn't, they wouldn't be around. Every girl can open a Tinder account and have like 100 guys offering shit to them.
I actually try not to tell people immediately that I work there, just because they'll get a preconceived notion that I'm some asshole, you know, some guy that has a bunch of money. I don't, you know, I live within my means, and it definitely does help in the dating scene. When as soon as they ask what you do, just say, oh, I'm a technician, and they're like, oh, well, what kind of technician? I'm like, well, I work there. They're just like, holy crap, you must be some kind of brainiac. And I'm sitting here like, I love what I do. I would say that I'm the same person that used to manage, you know, a fast food restaurant back in the day, and I'm the same person now that works there. The difference between you saying, I manage people flipping burritos for a living versus I send things into orbit, there's kind of a difference in, wow, okay, that's much better than, you know, this in some people's opinions.
No, I met my now wife. It would have been 11 years ago now, and when I met her, I was homeless. Funnily enough, I've experienced what it's like to have nothing, extreme poverty, literally living in a tent, all the way through to having multiple properties, nice cars, going on overseas holidays, you know, that sort of stuff. I've seen a very broad stroke of life.
Some of my old friends from high school, mostly girls, are like that, but me personally, I'm not interested in material things.
For me personally, my personal experience, everyone that has sort of been attracted to me has sort of seen me as like a cash cow, I guess. So from that perspective, I always dislike people that do that. I prefer someone like, you know, sees you for who you are.
I had people ask me if like they can send me stuff and so on, but I get pretty offended, to be honest, because I don't like getting things, because if I want something, then I can't pay for it myself.
No, it doesn't. Money doesn't make you a better person. Being able to keep a conversation, that is the most attractive thing.
Honestly, for me, it's just loyalty, dude.
I don't think it's money. No, it's more like status, I would say, which sometimes those are correlated. Or like if you have your shit together, so to speak, that kind of puts you at a higher status, and that often goes hand in hand with having money.
Well, money is an essential thing where you get to buy things, but the most thing is more attractive than money is love. All the money I can get in the world.
So everything about it comes down to what men can provide. So they're more fathomized with the idea of what someone is going to be given to them, and they feel entitled to what said person should be giving them.
I had
women falling all over me. Not as much as some other guys, obviously, but like, I was fit, but I didn't make any money. In the Army, you make as like a lower enlisted, you make like 25 or 30 grand a year, and so like when I was in, I could go to a strip club and have girls being all like, oh, it's an Army boy, and they're trying to get that BAH and they're trying to get all this other stuff, all the benefits that come along with the military, plus I was fit and everything like that. Since getting out, I've gained a little bit of weight, but not crazy, but I have a lot more money.
For somebody that can live within their means, if you have enough money to just barely scrape by, it's very difficult to be happy. The example I like to use a lot of the time is, I would rather cry in a Lamborghini than smile in a cardboard box.
So I'm more of a nurture over nature person when it comes to psychological responses, particularly if we start talking about things like if women find money attractive. So if we boil it down to something purely Darwinistic, which is that from an evolutionary standpoint, then yes, it could be summarized to say that women would find someone who has more money attractive, but that's only one element of strength.
And especially nowadays, it's not like back in the days. It probably used to be like the man earns more, so women are going after men. But now I've seen that more men are going after women now as well. So it's also like individually dependent as well.
Kinda, yeah. A lot of stereotypical, like if you took a stereotypical woman who like only liked the stereotypical things, then yeah, I think they would like money. I think men would like it as well, to be honest.
So there's a small stereotype of women that do find it. But overall, no. I'm a gray muzzle. I'm 42 years old, so I'm an old school style. Like you throw me out in an old hunting camp in the woods, I'm happy. I don't need much.
Humor's always good to have, but like loyalty is once again always good to have. Like you can't just pick one trait based on like all of that.
That's true.
You're always gonna want someone who's somewhat funny, has a sense of humor, is like always has your back kind of thing. Like you can't really just pick one trait.
I have no idea because I've never interacted with a woman in my life.
Yeah, I don't really know very many women, so... Oh, hang on. A woman just joined my Discord call. Let me ask them directly. Do you find money attractive? She said no.
Women don't go for money in general. We judge people based on, their personality. And a lot of the time, even in his Tinder videos I see, they just base people on their personality anyways. So if you've got a good personality, then they don't care how much money you've got.
I have the shit end of the stick with every spectrum when it comes to getting involved in dating, which is why I'm alone. Not even just in that, but even in friends overall, because people themselves actually will take a perception of you based around physical things and then take in a perception of you around mental things. And most people don't stick around because of that. And to be honest, at the same time, that's fine for me, because I don't want all of these simple-minded sheep that just want to be fathomed with stupid shit, instead of being able to have an actual brain to think about the bigger picture and involve themselves into something that isn't low vibrational.
If they're finding money in terms like career mindset, if they're like working on their career, yes, it's actually sexy, because I feel like women that are like goal oriented are very sexy.
People usually make that like analysis, or they make that conclusion based on the anecdotes of their own life.
Right, and their values.
That actual answer, but I don't know. I don't talk to women.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'll say yes. I'd say yes. I got a reason for it, so yeah, I'll say yeah.
I'll say 50-50.
You can't sit in your circumstances and say, I'm in my circumstance because of what the actions of others. However true that may be, that's not going to change your situation. I didn't turn around and say, well, I'm homeless now. I put myself into this situation through poor life choices, but I put myself ultimately in this decision, whether it was not going to school or not studying or whatever else. Once I understood that I was in control of my life and the only person that I was accountable to for my life, that empowered me to try and take steps to make my life better. And that's not to say that time and chance doesn't happen for everyone. There is most certainly an element of luck. If you put yourself in a position where the odds are stacked against you, you're never going to find yourself in a favorable outcome.
I really don't feel like my voice is important enough to say anything, so I'll stay quiet.
That's a message in itself. Humility. Good one.
Kindness is contagious. When you are kind, you inspire others. Be the spark. Spreading kindness merchandise available now.